We're gonna Alice this shit. Ace, thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. Touhou. It is. What's up, Fammy? Hope you're doing well. Hope work isn't being too cruel to you this time of year. Been up. Well, okay. Well, that, you know, that does mean it's not been cruel to you. So. All in all, my late games tend to be fairly respectable. I just gotta... I think I just want to start Alicing this. Start grinding this a shit ton. Get to the point where I can do 5 in a row. Isn't it convenient how I got 5 Alices in a row? And then within a week I got the LNN? Coincidence? That might have been like 6 or 7 days. That might have been slightly over a week, but the point remains. I will definitely end up trying to do the same thing with Satori. I feel like Satori will be easier to make consistent than the Prism Rivers. I'm not saying I don't think Satori is necessarily easier or harder, but I think getting 5 Satoris in a row with this shot type is easier than 5 Prism Rivers with homing Reimu. I think. Oh, that would have actually been good. I didn't trust that angle. Because, like, I can do 1 miss Okus and 1 miss Orins. Sure, I would like to get better at them, but I feel like that's not the agenda. I feel like consistentizing Yuugi and Satori is far more important right now. Especially considering how rarely I can get past that. No, I mean, not the entire day. I don't like practicing the same thing for the entire day, partially because I don't think it makes the best content, but I will probably practice nigh exclusively this. And then... Oops. Oh, that's shitty. And then rip runs after like an hour. So I'm not going to practice all day, but I'm going to spend all my practice probably on Yuugi. Maybe I'll do a teeny bit of cat swats, because I'm a sucker for it, but... I'm actually making the 5 perfect Yugis in a row a little harder than 5 perfect Alices, because I am including this part before the boss. Oof. Yeah. I think that's how most wikis end up in a fairly stagnant position. It's like some people get really big ideas, and I mean, I've wanted to write for a wiki at one point. You're not Touhou, but like, then you do it, and you just kind of, you get some progress, but when you try to do all that you want, you kind of, I feel like, burn yourself out of it. Who knows? Maybe that's just me, but. Especially when you feel like you have to cover everything. Good grief. You'll go and say, what's left on the grind? What are you waiting for? Are you just trying to get levels or something? Or is there some, like, item drop you're after? Max level, okay. So you're not trying to look for the big XP farms. Also, that's perfect Yuugi. I'm including this part before the main Yuugi boss. Starting with this attack. It does make this grind a lot more obnoxious, but I think it's important just because of how these 2 attacks plus the laser portion is a good probably half the difficulty of this stage. So I think it's important to include it. Why drop a bit of farming? So is that your encounter rate problem? You're trying to get an item from a rare encounter or some shit. Frames, what are you doing? Having to drop the rare material. Oh, so it's not even like the 1% drop you're going for? What is the percent rate of the drop you're after anyway? 2%? 5%? It'd be even funnier if it was like 15%. You just can't get it. You ever smooch a laser? I don't recommend it. %. Well, at least it's not the rare material you're after. Cope. Nice. Is that 2 in a row? I might have died. I don't actually know for sure. Honestly, I feel like the two yellow the two yellow nons combined are like half the difficulty of this stage. Filthy rat. Like the two yellow nons, Mount Uwu, and the lasers is like 80 to 90% of the problem on this stage. And then you got like this spell and her final, I guess, which make up the little bit of like the bulk of the rest. Son of a beach. Just got after complaining. That's usually how it works. If you want something, just complain about it. That's a good way to live life, by the way. If you want something, just complain about it. That's surely gonna work every time. No, it only works when you're trying to prove a point. The only time, like, you can have the worst luck. Why are you so far to the left, Yuugi? Like, you can have the worst luck grinding something, and you could complain about having bad luck, and you won't find anything. But the moment you complain to someone else is like, here, look at this bad luck I have, immediately you'll get it. The moment you try to prove it. Speaking of bad luck, sometime I should send some of my, Sometime I should send some of my Pokemon Emerald battery factory clips. Battle factory clips. Of just me grinding the Battle Factory in Pokemon Emerald and getting just the most abysmal luck. I found like 3 shinies in the Battle Factory. It's ridiculous. Get Yuugi'd? Well, that's why I'm here. So I get Yuugi'd less. Oh yeah, we get to have the wonderful world of Reimu B swap starting item later, which is arguably the worst swap starting item on the market. Arguably. Maybe not quite as bad as Marissa A's, but certainly up there. But I'll swap into green mana, and then everything will be great. Go. Is it? Well, one of the biggest reasons why is Reimu B's starting item is such a gimmick. Or, not necessarily, I don't know if I'd say gimmick, but, like, her build is so established around that, right? Reimu A just has a good starting item, but it's not like it's... Her starting item doesn't do anything to her starting card, per se, besides be like, oh, here's, like, a little bit better. That was the sketchiest lasers I've ever had. But, like, the problem is, without that starting card, that, without that starting barrier, and that barrier scaling at all, it makes that 2-mana starting card just dog shit. Or dog shit for what it should be. Yes, but, like, Reimu B is such, like, a build-around passive. Like, it's such... Like, Reimu A is just, here's some passive bonuses. Reimu B is such a play-around, and then you just get rid of it. Especially because Reimu has access to a number of things that are like, if you have barrier, and then you lose your barrier. But the tantalizing aspect of green Reimu is too fun. Or even blue Reimu. Close, cool. I just don't... And I feel like black Reimu is kind of the least interesting. Although I don't actually know what her new black cards are. Because they swapped out, like, One's Lost Home or whatever, right? I don't actually know what she got for that. But what are her black cards, anyway? There's, Damn it. There's One's Lost Home. That's been swapped. There's Gap Lady, is it called? That one's really good. Like, that one's really good, but that's not, like, the fanciest card you've ever seen. Look for black? We'll see. I might. But that being said, like, if I see... I mean, first of all, if I see blank card, obviously I'm taking blank card. But if I see green Reimu, I'm never gonna say no. Is kind of the issue. Eep. I like green Reimu because it has some of my favorite cards in the entire game. First of all, green has Dupion, probably my favorite card in the entire game. Green also has the butterfly card, which might be like my second favorite card. But like those are, to be fair, those are neutral. But take a step below there, you got green red. Gives you access to what's that card? What's the Mamiso card? Whatever, you know what card I'm talking about. It gives access to that card. And it gives access to Gensokyo Past and Present. I love those two cards. And Green Reimu gets access to... I mean, Misamaru I don't really care for that much. She's kind of like a meme in my opinion. But Green gets you access to... whatever that Overdraft card is. Pumpkin, that was the name of the Mamiso card. But Green Reimu builds us up to... that Overdraft card or whatever. The draw, gain mana, but like Overdraft next turn. Love that card. And it also gets access to that green AoE that heals you and makes it cost less. Probably like my third favorite card in the entire game. Like, I just love green Reimu. I really use it. I mean, Pumpkin is... it's not like it's something you spam all the time, but the last run I had Pumpkin, I used it a bunch. There are some times where you hold it, though. But, turns out, situations are situational. Pumpkin is one of those cards that's not actually, like, that great. But I love it. It's like one of the biggest little Timmy cards that I love trying to use it. Even if it's subpar at times, but it can do things, and it's really fun when it does things. So yeah, I mean that's a common card game term. The little Timmy effects. These are the effects that make little Timmy go, "Oh, whoa, it's so cool! Look at, oh my gosh, it's so cool!" And then it's incredibly niche. You know what's the little Timmy effect? Perfect Crime. And I'll recognize that most little Timmy effects are dog shit, or situational, usually. But even I have some of them that I love. Please, Dream Express. Yeah, Dream Express is one of my favorite little Timmy cards, definitely. It's so difficult to, like, get working well. It's 4 mana for, like, a bit of damage each turn. And it does nothing really the turn you play it. So, like, it's so difficult to get down and survive on the turn, but it's a really fun card. The drop floodgates have opened. See, all you had to do was complain to me about how bad luck you're getting with your drops. And now you're getting all the drops. I mean, I've stacked a Dream Express where I'm dreaming 10 cards a turn, and I have Dream cards in my deck, so I have, like... I have effectively gone through 15, 20 cards of Dream per turn before. Although that was, like, once. I do like the Dream effect. Unfortunately, Dream Express seems to be, at the end of the day, not necessarily a great card, but it is a very fun card, and I think Dream's mechanic is cool. Like, some of my better Koishi runs end up having decent amounts of Dream. Like, it's not card draw, but it sort of works. B tier. I feel like B tier might be generous. I feel like Dream Express needs a bit to get itself to actually do something. Is my biggest. I love the card. Don't get me wrong. I love the card. Hey, there's a Yuugi. A lot of high-value stuff. I mean, sort of. I feel like the issue with Dream Express isn't like, oh, you want to be hitting 5-mana cards with it. It's just, Dream Express feels kind of like just an all-around worse fantasy seal Warren. It's not Warren anymore, whatever it is now. They changed the name of it at one point. I just feel like it just kind of feels like a worse that. I don't feel like the issue with Dream Express is making sure you have an abundance of 5-drops in your deck. Although theoretically that would definitely help. It's just Express is accurate, yeah. I feel like Dream Express puts itself in a weird spot because it deals decent damage, but it's kind of difficult for it to like hit really big numbers or like really relevant numbers. It's also is completely limited to like once a turn, which you know, the Fantasy Seal card. I'm just gonna keep calling it Fantasy Seal Ward because I forget the name of it. You know, on the downside, you have to play around it. You actually have to manually trigger it. But every deck should have card draw. And it's a card that you can play around and hit up, like, scale it really well, rip a lot of card draw, do a lot of goods with it. It's also 4 mana, and so it feels really bad Act 1. Because, like, you can never play it in Act 1. It's so difficult to play in. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess like some of the super expensive cards from other classes or from other characters might work well with it. But how often do you get Dream Express and then that? I guess you do it often because you always take other character colors. But I can't say I ever get seen that. I love the yellow nuns. My favorite. But don't get me wrong, I like Dream Express. It's just I'm also not saying it's it's Perfect Crime levels of, like, not good. Like, it's so much better than Perfect Crime. Because it's actually, like, a decent card. But... I feel like it's difficult to get online, and in itself is not, like, a run, carry, and build around. Perfect Crime hater. Perfect Crime is probably my least favorite card in the entire game. And I think one of the biggest reasons for that is simply the fact that every time I get a rare card with Juno A, I feel like it's always Perfect Crime. I'm like, I would like a card that does a thing. Generally in a card game, I like it when my cards do things. I'd like it if I could hit the 3 in a row. Maybe not today, but like today or like Thursday. I don't need the 5 in a row immediately. I understand that that's kind of pushing it. Pushing my odds, but... Ugh, that was a really awkward lane. Ooh. Yeah, I should have played more active. I guess Koishi B can use Dream Express better. Because if you draw Dream Express on a basic block, like the 1-mana block, turn 1 against like the bosses or like the elites, like at least you have 15 block there, / barrier, to allow you to get that down easier. Koishi A is just fuck you, fuck me. Play Koichi than Sakia. I would rather uninstall the game than play Koichi. That's not true. Losing runs over quickly. That's a fair point. I like Sakia because she can have some fun things. I feel like Koichi A is... Sakia at least has things you can scale with. Koichi A is like, how am I scaling? Pray for Embers of Love into something? Cope? Why would I do that? Yeah, Self-Control is also a rare card. You know how many times I've seen self-control since Koishi change? Once. And it was really late in a run. Also, self-control has the big problem, by the way, where, self-control does have one big issue, and that is that stances fucking suck. But I haven't gotten to play with the new self-control regardless, so... Although I'm curious as to how good of a scaling engine it is. Because, for example, it's completely worthless against, like, Megamoo, but... At least it is a real card. Although, again, I haven't seen it. Damn it. I love the yellow nuns. I feel like Koishi A is built to, like, so much around being like a combo. Or like almost like a combo character. But she just doesn't really have the card draw to do that. Yeah, I mean, like, that's what I said. The problem with Koishi is that, like, how do you scale? You know, Passion can allow for big pop-off turns, don't get me wrong, but, like, setting those up kind of sucks. Fugu X, yeah, how are you consistently triggering Fugu? Fugu's really good, don't get me wrong, but, like, Fugu's not something you can slot into builds. Especially Passion builds, it becomes even harder to slot that into. Now, if you can find your girl Kokoro or something. I mean, I really like the Let Me Think. Upgrade Let Me Think, I think, is really good. I really like that card. I don't like the other one, Flash of Inspiration, I think it is. No, Flash of Inspiration's the block in Game 1 Inspiration. There's the one that, like, shuffles 3 in your deck or some shit. For your goes, or, like, shuffles 2 at base, and then upgrade shuffles 3, I think. I've always been a big skeptic about that card. So good. It's significantly worse now, though, too. Like, I was skeptical of it before, and now it's just even worse. Are you expecting him to agree with you? I'm breaking all these orbs. I feel like if it was so good, Koishi A would not be awful. Well, actually, that's not true. Although I feel like if she had better sources of card draw, she would be a lot less complained about. But I guess another issue with Fugu is, okay, like, I love Fugu. And most of my successful Koishi runs end up being around Fugu. But, like, what are you drawing into? Is also the secondary issue. Like, Fugu's a powerful stance to be in. But problem number one is that it's really difficult to get to. Like, if you get that blue Epiphany card, or Kokoro, although I know Kokoro's nerfed, although I forget exactly how she was nerfed, then it feels a lot better, but, like, otherwise, yeah, you spend the 3 mana, but the problem is the turn you play it, you don't get anything. And now you have to play that card twice. Because 3 isn't enough to even get you to Fugu. Like, yeah, it does help you on further turns, but, like, it's really difficult to get down. Like I said, I like Let Me Think. I think that's one of her better abilities. For better rare cards and stuff. Yeah, I don't even think it's the nuts, but I do really like that one. But especially because when it's upgraded to literally 1 mana. So it feels like it's significantly less of an investment. Listen, at the end of the day, my point remains in that I know people don't like playing as Sakuya, but hot damn. I will gladly play vanilla Sakuya B over anything Koishi related. Wrong. I also like runs that get past Act 1. How about that for a start? One of the worst parts about Koishi, too, is you can't even fight Koishi, who's the easiest of the bosses. So, like, you're already shooting yourself in the foot by playing Koishi A, but you can't even fight Koishi. Yeah, just build your decks well. Like, you can build good, strong, optimal decks without being only looping based with Sakuya. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that Sakuya isn't great or easy or anything. Like, casually speaking, she's definitely the second hardest character to play as. I am more than willing to say that. And that she can be fairly one-dimensional with how to build either of her decks. And also, one problem with Koichi is... Why did I go... Ooh, that was... Yeah, that's why you don't go left. Also, one of the other annoying things about Koichi, too, is that, like, Koichi B is great to play as. Because Koichi B has a strong early game. The Koichi B lets you get to those embers of love and shit that let you potentially play late game. But Koichi A, I'll forever say, has... Koichi A is by a mile the worst starting deck in the game. It's not even close. It just makes her early game so reliant on, like, your Battle 1 card reward to get something to carry you through the early game. Because at least with, like, Sakuya B, her starting cards, her starting 2 cards are nice cards. But Koichi A is just filled with dead draws. A lot of random people are in agreement. Are you messaging random people to get their opinion on Koichi versus Sakuya? Or specifically Koichi A. I'll still say, Koichi B. Koichi B has a strong early game, which makes her significantly better to play. Specifically Koichi A, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that Sakuya is the greatest character or the most fun character on average. I will say that she is probably my second to least favorite. Sakuya B, or Sakuya A, probably my second least favorite character to play as. Sakuya A specifically. Sakuya B I like a bit more. But still way more enjoyable, in my opinion, than Koichi A. Yeah, but my objective is... Yeah, I understand that, and it is a fair point. The fact that Koichi A does die quickly, so you can go to the next run. Which I do appreciate. But at least, like, Sakuya, I feel like I can play the game and try to get something going. Like, at least Sakuya doesn't get out of the first battle taking 10 damage. And you're literally at the first gap with negative 15, 20 HP. At least Sakuya could get through that. Runs window, I mean, that's where scaling come from. Yeah, although I feel like that's a lot of my runs that aren't Reimu. Where I'm like, I'm on Seija, and I'm like done half her HP, and I'm like, how did I get here? That's I feel like all of my runs that aren't Reimu or Fairy Mischief. Sakuya A and you get Tenchi. Yeah, but if you could just swap starting item, and then suddenly the Tenchi problem is gone. It's that easy. Just swap starting item. I actually really like Sakuya at B into Tenchi, because you have that innate Grace card. Because Gray's body's Tenchi. Although, to be fair, Gray's also does kind of body Megumu a lot. Did you get no scaling and die? I mean, I will 100% admit that figuring out how you scale with Sakuya is probably the second hardest character to figure that out with than Koichi A. But she's very untraditional with scaling, which is annoying. Unless you get Dazzling Dash. In which case, you're just sitting there and you're like, I love this game. Unfortunately, you don't always get Dazzling Dash. Yeah, Graze is a very good engine. It's just unfortunate. It does have its walls. Oops. Grace cards exist on site. Well, the point was that she has an innate Grace card, right? Sakuya B, at least. Which is why I said I like against Sakuya B, because that innate Grace card is very nice. Because sometimes, regardless of character, you can just struggle to find a lot of decent sources of Grays. Basically, the point I'm getting at is that people who can't play Sakuya and people who can't play against Tenchi are babies and should uninstall because they're bad. That's exactly the point I'm trying to get across. Possible ban evader trying to promote cheap viewers. Damn, what is this shit? Banned him after I died a Yuugi here, or beat Yuugi. Okay, Koichi Baby Rager. Oh, what? What? Oh, Tenshi's too difficult. Oh my gosh, how do I beat Tenchi? What? She's dealing 2 billion damage a hit to me. How do I get about this? Oh no! My run's over! When I deal 100 damage to her, she deals 70 back. How do I stop having her deal 70 damage to me? This is unbelievable! Nice. Was that 2 in a row? Or did I die? I might have died. I think I died. I'll pretend it's 1 in a row. Count made 2 days ago. Oop. Get that ass banned. Stupid bot. Like I said yesterday, where are the bots that are like Reimu armpit picks here? Ten times better method of getting people to click links.
Oh, yeah, good.
It'll take some time before we get 5 in a row Yuugis, but we'll get there slow but surely. It'd be really funny if when I play Lost Branch later, I get Tenchi as my Act 2 boss and I get slaughtered by her. That'd be really funny. That would be true, yeah. Piss butt. Okay. We'll get there eventually. No, this is how I summon 11 right here. Do this for a few and then I'll do runs. Go to 350. Let's get my 350. Oop. Very poor game. Well, that doesn't matter. Come on, that was a good lineup. Don't tap right. Woo! Solid cap right at the end there. Nice. Take a brief breather. Just thanks for good luck. Appreciate it. Oh, I just knocked my mouse across the desk. I don't trust that. Shouldn't have trusted it. Nice. Okay. Come on. Good to me. I don't like when you double dash up like that. Ooh, that was a 25-second kill. That is very uncommon. Man, these early games have been pretty good. Slightly sketchy, but nice. Yeah, Mount Woo. Yeah. Shit, yellow nuns are shit. Oh! Hitboxes. Reimu's got that flat acid. You know what? Sometimes it pays well to not be dummy thick. Just remember that. Get the perfect stage 4. That'd be really nice. I'll take a 1 miss. Forgot you, chubby Al. She's gotten chubby later in the years. It's unbelievable. See, kids, that's why you don't drink. You'll turn the Reimu, you'll thicken up, and you'll make it too easy to run into bullets. large and wide. Actually, you could do the strat from, actually from the Bible, of all things.
Oh!
Just that. The one part in, Judges, I think it is, where there's one guy got stabbed with a sword, but he was so fat that his body enveloped the sword into his fat. So maybe that's the play. You become so thick that you just absorb the bullets on contact. The anime once again, yeah. Oh, that's Old Testament Bible stuff, so, you know. That's where all the wacky stuff was. Samson's hair being the strength source of his power, etc., etc. That was the era of wacky shit. What do you mean these two people had sex and they didn't want to have a child, so he came on the ground and he got smited immediately? That's Old Testament for you. The last chapter of Proverbs are saying if you're sad, just drink. I haven't heard that one actually. Got surprised. I gotta check that one out. Well, I'm not much of a drinker myself. I'll forget it, but I like to pretend that I won't forget it. Yeah, I mean, there's that time that Law, you know, after the whole Sodom and Gomorrah incident, and his wife turned to salt. When they were living reclusive, his daughters were like, "We're never gonna find a man. What if we get hit? What if we get our father drunk and then have sex with him?" Starting the plot of a dojin out here, holy moly! I'd say there's some freaky shit there, and it is true. Look how freaky some people are nowadays, you know. You realize it's human nature. Or maybe that there'll always be people with questionable actions. Also, the point I'm getting at is don't do incest. I don't care how hot that hentai was. Just don't do it. I don't care if you're from Alabama. You know, you can avoid it. Although even then, you got like, was it like European royalty over the years? I think there's a lot of inbreeding there. Why am I going on about this? Oh, hey, hi, Parsi. Ooh. Before we get off the loot conversation, I should ask the ever-prevalent question. Parsi can make a clone of herself. If you have sex with a clone of yourself, is that incest or masturbation? It's one of the two. The ever-prevalent question. That's a tag. I don't need to see that. I'm. It's a hypothetical question. I don't need a dojin for it. Although that still doesn't explain the answer. Is it incest or is it masturbation? Not a tag, it's a term. Okay. Well, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. There are some tags that make you look at it and go, You know, you always gotta remember, there are people who like feet, and there are people who are furries. And, you know, so there'll always be weird things. People like furry feet, that's true. Well, let's go back to the non-losing stupid conversations of, dude, imagine being, like, an advisor to the king. And the king pulls you, is like, okay, what's the enemy army doing? Sir, they're walking around the castle and playing music. This is the 5th day of them doing it. Please be this. I mean, it'll be on YouTube regardless. I mean, if I actually PB, then it's, you know, it's an actual run that'll get notable views. Otherwise, it's just the VOD. But the VOD will exist. Regardless. I'll put in my highlights. Lunatic will miss. Listen, I have to remember this for when I'm doing editing on Saturday and Sunday. To put it in the highlights, surely. I mean, I remember to talk about suplexing Yuugi in the highlights, so... That was a very high laser. Was that you never have to see me practice Gadswalk again? I have some bad news for you, Gaming Witcher. I don't think I'm gonna LNN this run. Just a hunch I have. Now, if you ask me if I'm gonna LNN this run, and I'm on LNN pace during Oku's death animation on Sub-Sun, I will have a different answer. But otherwise, I'm gonna give that answer. It's like, oh, hold up. I do have to remember to actually put it in the highlights. You know how difficult it is on, like, Sunday afternoon? Especially if I'm in a lazy mood. to remember everything that happened on Monday, Tuesday, not Wednesday, but Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Surely I'll remember. Surely. But I guess the harder question is, trying to find parts of this that are worth putting in, and without putting in a whole 5-minute section. Woo, 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 woo! I hate the LNNs. Wait, I said I hate something. Quick, insert your baby rage emotes. Haha. Routes left, nice. How many did you need going into today? Or into half hour ago or whatever it was? Holy shit, I've been streaming for an hour and a half already? Good grief. Dude, look at her health bar slowly tick down. Beep. Oh, yeah, I hate that spread, dude. Why would you do that to me, Orin? That's not even a kill. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, it was a perfect stage 3, which is very nice. I gotta go back and practice these lineups a bit more at some point. The Mario, I did it once in a run, that means it's perfect every time, never need to practice it again. Okay, time for the ultimate cuck spell in the entire game. Yup. What? Okay. That is just... I hate this spell. It's the ultimate cuck spell in the game. just disgusting, Satori. I used to say Mountain Toss was the hardest of the three, but I think it's Demon Brave. How low is she? Low enough for a quick turnaround? Why, what? There are a number of things that happen. You have to express more. Why is it the worst of her 3 spells? Well, Fog Labyrinth is the easiest. Okay, I'm not including her first spell, by the way. That was pattern-based and pretty simple. Fog Labyrinth is as awful as it is mechanically. It is the easiest. In Mountain Toss, you have more control. Like, it can be disgusting, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to pretend that it's a massive lead. But Mountain Toss, like, what just happened there was, like, that was pretty smooth. Like, it's just kind of clean. You baited around. There's some awkwardness, but it always feels very playable, very moving around. Demon Parade is really hard to look at. Come on, Orin, non-1, don't be a cuck. Okay, that was a bit of a cuck. Okay, don't be a cuck non too. Oh, I almost cucked myself. Disgusting! Oh, that was so long! Oh, that was a really good cat's walk, but it was so long. Bad DPS. At least it wasn't a 2-miss. Ooh. Okay, I got through that section, which is always stressful. Parade is easier if you swap lanes a lot. The problem I have with that is, first of all, her movement really shakes that up. It's like all the inconsistencies in the lanes. I ran more, but I'm actually on orange, so let's pay a little bit of attention. I used to wiggle lanes a lot, and I kind of stopped. I've kind of done a lot more of single lane and move if I have to. Maybe I should go back. I don't know, I haven't sat down to hardcore Satori grind yet, so... Swapped it up because I thought it might be better, and I kind of had maybe some recency bias on it, but... why are you so low? Okay. That was a quick kill, regardless of the one dude being really low. I mean, I'm not going to sit down and pretend that Demon Parade is awful. I just think of the Reimu B spells, it's her hardest. Okay, don't do what you did last time to me. Okay, she did on the first wave, but that was it, so, you know. Oh, awkward. At least that was a decent cycle time to die on. Do I go for the aggression here? Absolutely. Nope, didn't work. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I ended up having to do one wiggle to the left on the bubbles, and that kind of screwed me. Also, nice graze. Perfect Goku. Perfect Goku doesn't do anything, unfortunately. Besides a mild ego boost. Did I fuck that up? Okay, no. Okay, so it's 5 miss. Orange. Meow, meow indeed. Okay, we didn't die to Boap this time. We're so back. Hello, Burb. I was not looking ahead, but I got bailed out. Ooh, that was not a pleasant wave.
I hesitated.
I don't know if this will kill. It did barely. Paused on the last wave, damn it. Better, my beloved. Almost trapped myself on the left there. Very clean meta. Neato. Why would you do that to me? Can only be on the outside of that line of ball. No, fine. Taco, my beloved. Failed out there. Heard the sound of the bell. That was a very quick kill. Nice. Sup, son, my behated? I don't know why I say my behated. It's just my hated. Wow! What a move! Oh, well, I'll take Sixer. Pretty good. That's a sick cut up in the middle there. I love this credit theme. Neat. Fourth best run on score. Makes sense. It is my fourth best run. Have I had a 6 miss before? I've had 3 5s. I don't know if I've had a single 6. Theme, yeah, it's one of my favorite ending themes. It's not my favorite. USD's ending is my favorite, but it's close. Okay. I'll take what I got and not push the measure today. Last thing I need to do is go throw for 10 minutes early game, and then ruin my mood. Of course, USD's ending theme is peak. Oh, you're right. I forgot. I'm not supposed to say the word USD when game glitchers in chat. I mean, USD's ending theme is dog shit, dude. It's like the worst one in the whole series, dude. The game you like? Hidden Star is the best ending theme. I don't remember Hidden Star's ending theme.